You're right, guys. Davey here. So, as per request from a lot of you, I'm going to be making a little decoration tutorial, just to give you an idea of how I go about decorating the insides of the house. I'm only going to do this for this one video, just because I don't mind doing it. Actually, it will take me a long time, but it's more just the case of I pretty much do the same thing in each building. It would be kind of dull. You may notice as well, I'm in Sanctuary. This is my second save. Don't panic, I haven't destroyed Sanctuary. It's just I wanted to kind of start the game from the beginning and maybe make a few different quest choices, shall we say. So let me just... Oh, by the way, I really like the way I've done it as well. Fuck off, Carla. Looks grand. Okay, so basically, I figured also this would be good as well because most of you will probably be decorating your character's original home. So this just kind of gives you an idea of how you can kind of make the inside of the house look grand. So I've already reinforced all the walls. Everything's grand. I've done the ceilings as well, obviously. The only thing I haven't scrapped is that table there and Sean's crib, because I never scrapped Sean's crib. And I personally do not like removing anything from this little room here, because I just like the idea that Codsworth has his fuel, his box. That's where he was born, people, or that's where he came in, you know, as a babby robot. And it's like the washers. Same with the bathroom in this one as well, just because it's the only bathroom with a working toilet and a shower. So I'm going to do the living room and my bedroom, basically. So let's just run straight into this. First, it's dark in here, so we need lighting. I've already powered the place up, so I just need to pop them down. I like the ceiling fans for the sanctuary houses. With the more junky houses, I tend to alternate between ceiling fans and the bulbs. But just for these houses, I like the idea that, you know, this was already here and I've just refixed it. So first things first, I don't use a lot of things, so I don't use any of the rugs bar that one and those two, and then very occasionally these ones at the front, just because I just think they look wank, really, to be honest. That one's, I use that for Sean's room, but other than that, nothing really. So let's pop some rugs down. When I've got a big open space like this, what I like to do is I just alternate between two different types of rugs, just because it looks a lot nicer. Covers the floor. And they're also nice and tattered as well, so it looks pretty grand. Next, we're going to do the walls. So I'm a big fan of flags. I do like my flags a lot. You may notice I haven't got the Minuteman flags at all, because I couldn't be asked to do any of their quests. So I am going to pretty much, because I like the railroad, I'm going to have a railroad flag and an all-American, but not slightly USA flag. Then I always put the flags and the carpets in first, just because they're a nightmare to put in after you've put furniture down. Right, next, with the rooms, I mean, it's pretty... Because I have seen a lot of videos where people have built rooms and they kind of do look a little weird, I'm not going to lie, which is why I thought, okay, it might be beneficial for me to do this. But just look in your house, look at your living room, how is it structured? I must admit, for a lot of my structures, sometimes when they're thin, I tend to just build around the corners, but just try and make them look realistic. Just look at your room, basically, so everyone has to have a TV. Naturally, we all have to have a jukebox as well. Right, now with the jukebox, Nuka-Cola machines, and all that shit, I have to use the rug glitch, mainly because I can't place this in the corner. It has to be... Well, that's not too bad, actually, there, but I do like to bury it in a little bit more. The Nuka-Cola machines, which I'm going to put at the back there, are an absolute twat to get in. They just float about a foot away from any wall and they can't be placed any closer. I've started using this blue rug. It hasn't got a special name, just the blue one. The reason being, if I take this rug off, so I can put the thingy machine, the jukebox on there, and I can move that around. If I take it off, it sinks into the floor, and for these kind of things, for fences it's fine, but for actual things in the room, like furniture, it just looks a little weird. Also, I could use those other rugs, but because I'm going to leave this in, I want something as kind of subtle as possible. So we're going to pop that there. How about that facing that direction, I think. So there we go, looking nice. Now I want something in that corner there. So I like to, because this is the apocalypse, I kind of like my houses to have a slightly, well, obviously apocalypse vibe, but for example, I tend to have lots of toolboxes and things all over the place, even when necessary. possibly this room might not be used for tools. I like the idea that my characters are gonna kind of just, you know, if I had the ability to place scrap and junk and things without them fucking flying all over the place, I would actually place a lot more of those. But as I can't, I tend to use a lot of the suitcases, coolers, the toolbox is quite a bit. I also like this as kind of a little workshop area, so let's just pop one of those at the side. A good thing as well when you're placing anything, give it an unusual angle. It may seem common sense, but basically you're not going to be, just don't make them straight. A lot of you keep saying you have OCD and, oh no, I have to have it really straight. Well, that would not, no one's house would ever look like that. Ever. I'm actually going to have that angled a bit more like that, so you can't see the back of it so much. Get in there, you twat. Okay, I want one of those little etomatics. Where the bloody hell are they? In shelves? Etomatics. Misc. You in there? We'll find it, don't you worry. Oh, it's in wall decorations, isn't it? Etomatics are grand. I like etomatics. It's just about, because I don't use the paintings ever, because I think they look shit. Ew, just, unless you've got something like Cabot House, where you've got this really nice, tidy structure. Don't know why it's moving. It just, they all look wrong. I see so many people who do that, and I'm like, no, don't do the paintings. And again, with the furniture, I actually pretty much universally just use the metal bits, and then effectively decorate them myself. So let's have let's put a Nuka-Cola machine down. I think every house needs a Nuka-Cola machine. If you don't give people Nuka-Cola machines, you are a monster. Okay, and I'm going to put it next to my fridge. My last house actually deleted that fridge, and I was so hating that I did it, because it's actually got loads of the personal notes that have been there for 200 years, and no other fridge has them, and I'm like, no, why did I do that? So I'm not doing that again, because that is horrible. Right, so let's pop you. Same thing with the jukebox. That's straight enough. Right, come here, you. You can have a, oh, that's not flat, that's why. You can have a little bit of a nightmare with actually selecting the rug afterwards. So make sure you leave a little bit of space at the front. Yeah, see. These rugs are perfect for this kind of stuff, because basically it doesn't look, it almost doesn't look out of place. It's like a piece of felt, you know, you sort of have it in your fridge, you have the piece of felt that stops it from kind of damaging the floor. I've got another one there. 1 second. I may or may not, I've already decorated this place differently, though the Nuka-Cola machine was there, and I just trashed everything when I wanted to do this video. Okay. Nuka-Cola machine, looking nice. To be honest, I might even move the flag, actually, to the, there we go. Okay, in that case, I'm going to have a big shelf. Big shelves. So basically what I try and do is, I try not use the same thing in terms of a big structure too often, a big piece of furniture. So I'm probably going to have one of each of these metal shelves in. However, the metal cabinets, rather. But I'm not going to have the same one. Oh, don't make me have to do the rug glitch on this one as well. Nah, that's fine. Yeah, see, that's nice and close. Okay, then we'll add a couple of water coolers and shit inside, because if you haven't gathered already, people, I do like my chems, and I need somewhere to store them. In you go. These are fiddly to get in. Down. Right, there you go. 1 second. Let's... I don't want to float. Is that floating? It's sinking, see? 1 second. Oh! Right, there we go. If you want to put them on the bottom, for some reason they just need to look up, and it just kind of... I don't know why it does that, but if you want to get them on the bottom shelf, you have to look up, basically. I accidentally discovered that, and then I didn't even realise until ages you could actually put stuff on these. I was quite chuffed when I found out. Can I put one on the top as well? Nah. For some reason, it's you can usually only put 2 in. Okay, then we want something here. Toilet? No. We'll put my bobblehead thing, but we'll have it a little bit further away so you can just see it as you're coming in. Yeah, that looks grand. Let's add a few more decorations to the sides as well. Same logic with a lot of the furniture. I don't use these things. I use outside. The stalls I tend to use quite a bit. Anything that just looks too fancy, I just flat out don't use because I just don't think it suits the aesthetic of any of the buildings in the game whatsoever. Always make sure when you're placing something like this to rotate it a little bit, because what you don't want to do is have both of them facing the same way, because it just looks bloody ridiculous. And for some reason that one is being a dickhead. I remember having this actually in mind, so there we go, it's fine. More leg room, more leg room. And then let's place another cooler, because we need them chems, yo. I'll put some mentats in here, or maybe some buff jet, I think. Oh yeah, furniture. Ugh, completely forgot about the sofas. Sofas, I love this sofa so much. Nice tatty black sofa. I used to own a tatty black sofa. It was glorious. To the idea, I guess, I mean, I don't know, just maybe watching what I'm doing is helpful, but this is why I was a bit apprehensive doing this, because I was worried it wouldn't be so interesting, because I'm not necessarily being creative, as just maybe just giving you a couple of pointers. But basically, just try and, whenever you place any structure or any piece of furniture, think, right, does this suit the area? You know, is this big fancy table going to look right in this house? The answer is no, in every sense of the word. However, does that tatty, shitty little sofa look fine? Yeah, sure, that tatty table, brilliant. That looks fine, because I look like I've just, you know, gone into the city and just scavenged it. It's grand. But I always put a radio there. It's just about being conscious, because I do see a lot of, like, really beautiful houses. I've seen a couple of videos where, like, wow, this is really good. And then, like, the person does their little walk around on the inside, and it just looks like absolute twat. It just looks terrible, because they've just gone all, like, all design and kind of creativity has gone out the window, and they've just ended up... I'm going to put my ashtray. Ah, they can walk around the front if they want to sit down. See, look. That looks nice. Fuck off. Right, so yeah, that looks nice. I'm going to do the bedroom now. My bedrooms as well. Yeah, let's do the bedroom. I like the idea of there are a few amenities that I want in each room. Everyone needs a desk. I would, and again, Bethesda, could you add me this? I want a couple of things, yeah? I want terminals that I can put on top of things, not just ones which are too low for me to reach. I want posters for the walls, and I want those lantern lights. Oh, and I want chem boxes, ammo boxes, and med boxes. All of these things, I have no bloody clue why you didn't allow me to build in the game in the first place, you glorious but very odd bastards. So let's pop the bed in. I'll try and... Just the whole premise is just before... Because again, I'm worried this isn't really tutorial. All of this looks right. It fits the aesthetic. Don't go using... I mean, you can, it's up to you, I guess, but it won't fit it. Don't you go using, you know, ornate... You could rationalise, oh yeah, but I, you know, scavenged it from a nearby house. Yeah, but it just looks odd. Things like school desks are fine. I tend to avoid those. But it's just all the fancy or colourful things. So those desks, the fancy tables, you know, most of them are actually pretty grand. But those ones, no, nope, 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 nope. Everything else is fine. That's actually alright. I saw someone use those. Nope. Okay. And, okay. And same with just a lot of things. Just kind of... be conscious of what you're putting in. See, for example, things like these chairs are actually weirdly fancy. However, they do look really nice when outside for some weird reason. I don't know why. Oh, God, I hate that stupid thing. Oh, go on, get under the stairs. I can do my stupid turret glitch video 2.0. So it's just... being conscious, just basically avoid paintings. If you want things to look good, avoid paintings, because they're never going to look realistic. I don't care if you like them, they look bollocks. Unless you're having a silly little house where you have cats everywhere, in that case, go for it. But they're not going to look right. Just my personal opinion, but I'm an opinionated bastard, so get over it. So, my desk has been a bit of a twat monkey. You know, I'll put it in the corner, actually. Alright, occurs to me I haven't put any flags on, but that's quite low down. I generally like those chairs. The idea being that, you know, I've just dragged that from somewhere. Let's put posters on, flags on first. I haven't done the Minutemen shit yet, so I don't have. And I don't like the Brotherhood of Steel at all. Let's put an All-America flag in, shall we? America! Oh yeah, it's dark in here as well. Let's get a nice, pretty little fan light for the top. I have so much wood, this is awesome. So there we go. Right, now, it's all about amenities. The way I do it, anyway, it's all about amenities with the rooms. So, again, I can't actually have a computer terminal. What I do have is just... Oh, bloody hell, where is it? Furniture. Just a TV again. I mean, it's not a terminal, but it's the closest thing we can get, really, isn't it? Pop that there. Level 17. I can't even... I hadn't realised how much I relied on a lot of the high-level perks. Breaks my heart. So I like to add little details under the bed as well. I'm a big fan of putting things under the bed. So I like having a suitcase. I like the idea this is his bug-out bag. I didn't realise you could put these under here. It just never occurred to me for ages. And a safe for his pawn and more chem stash. Never going to use that, but I just like the idea that it's there. I'm going to put a terminal in. I'm not going to connect it because that is another video, which I've already made, I believe. But let's just pop my terminal there. Oh, nice. In the corner. I always put a terminal in this corner. That is an awesome looking terminal. I just wish I could place that on there. Why can I not place that on there, Bethesda? Why? Why like this? Why do you do this? Right. Let's do that. I want something mounted. I don't have any Brahmin heads on me. As I said, this is just me, my actual save. I do, however, prefer these ones anyway, which is why I always pick up any Mylok mute. Because I think it's just a kind of nice... They're actually a little bit of a tough... Because look at the... None of these enemies are impressive. At least Marlocks can be reasonably tough at times. So, let's... why am I going in that tab? Let's pop... I should have put one of these. Actually, I'll put one of these here. Again, I like the idea, weirdly, of just having his own little tool area. I know you think, but this isn't a tool shed. Yeah, but this is the apocalypse. He's just... I just like it. I don't know why. I like the kind of tool shed look in almost every room. I'm a little odd, I know. I'm a unique, precious little fucking snowflake, aren't I? Okay. There we go. And what are we going to add here, people? We're going to add another cooler for chems. After we've put the cooler down first, because I forgot that those things are annoying and get in the way. Let's have a nice little box, which is going to put all of his... No, it's too big, actually. So a toolbox. I do wish we had... I don't really could stack those. I always repeat myself, but I just really hope that in the DLC, because we are going to get a Hearthfire type DLC upcoming, I really hope that we just get a lot, you know, at least get double the amount of things to put around. That stupid bloody fan. It's being a complete knob. Right, fuck off for a second. Fuck off. Right, okay, let's pop that in now. There we go, look at that. First time. Okay, let's put the light back in now. So yeah, I mean, I don't know if this tutorial will have any real tutorial merit. It's just more don'ts rather than do's, I guess, with how I build. Don't do this, but you can do that, effectively. It's more about avoiding... It's almost how I tell you how to avoid building the same level of structures each time. You know, this, you know, repetition and that kind of thing. But the same... It's just all about do's and don'ts, and it's more on the don't side, to be honest. Just because there's lots of things that can make your houses look like absolute bollocks. He's going to have a little workshop in the corner. I was actually going to put some stations there, but I'll be utterly honest, guys, I don't have the mats for them. So, deal with it. So let's have it. This little storage area. Oh, I didn't put any rugs in. Ah, we'll put a thin rug in instead. It's fine. Mix things up a little bit. A little runner rug for when he gets out of bed after a night out with Deacon and Hancock. And one there as well. So he's got both sides. And then I generally just slap a load of signs around. Even though it says no smoking, I do actually smoke. However, I'm the only one who's allowed to smoke. I break the rules. These walls are a pain in the knob, but it's fine. There we don't go. Oh, you bastard. Right, I'll put it on the side instead. It's all good. It's all good. Okie dokie. And we'll have an employees only sign somewhere. No, we won't. Okay, let's put some more shit on the walls. With these, my one thing that I dislike, but I do it anyway because I just don't like having loads of space, is I do use a lot of these signs, but they make no sense. I have them just pointing like, electrical. Okay, technically, I guess. And the reason being is I don't like using the painting, so it does limit me in my choices a little bit. This is a boys only room. This is for boys. And Hancock. Actually, let's put ladies actually as well. This is my... No, I'm not going to make that shitty little joke that every 13-year-old kid makes when they build a settlement or a town in Minecraft. But that's basically it, really. I apologise if this is a bit of a lackluster episode, but it's just... This is just how I do it. I generally do... Like, if you probably see already, you know, I generally do... pretty much do the same styles of things. It's just about not using things rather than using things, if you understand my meaning. Don't use the paintings, anything too fancy that breaks the aesthetic of the structures. Hope that was useful. Sorry if it wasn't, but it had been requested. That's just pretty much all I do with my structures. I'll see you guys soon. I'm going to have another Let's Build the day after tomorrow, and I think I've got an idea of what settlement I'm going to do next as well. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care.